There we go. Let's do this. Hey, guys, this is the time of the show. This is TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. Kevin and Olivia are on assignment. So today it's the Chris Hardwick and Layla Cayley show. Yeah, no, it's fine. And by the way, don't get too upended, by the way. It's still a guy with strategically tousled hair and an exotic lady.
And
so
a
your
brown
show's not
girl
that...
from London. This is unheard of.
Yeah, the show's not that dissimilar. On today's show, by the way, the palm tree bandit. We're going to show you the security cam footage of a man robbing a store with a palm frond. It's unbelievable. It's bizarre. It's around the net. Plus, in the loop, we're going to talk to lead singer from Creaky Boards. Who's that? Exactly. That's the band who's accusing Coldplay of plagiarism on their new song, Viva La Vida.
Can't wait. Also, in Gadget Prawn, we're reviewing a giant Westinghouse 52-inch LCD. It's a 1080p flat panel, and it's only $1,700. Why so cheap? Stay tuned to find out. And then in Women of the Web, we run down this week's best babes on the internet, including revealing looks at Zooey Deschanel and Marissa Miller, a gal who supposedly has the hottest body in the world.
We'll see about that. But now it's time to run down the top 5. Top 5 things on the web.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
We're going around the net.
Doing it. It's that Friday energy. Keep it going. By the way, the bikini-wearing woman starring in today's number 5 video is very pretty, open to crazy things, and obviously very flexible. Watch how far she can bend her neck in this clip.
Well, Hardwick may be misleading you somewhat, so let's look.
Wait a minute. I've seen women do dishes, and that is not how it's done.
No. Actually, women do the dishes doing the splits. Kind of like...
Wait, I did not see one dish being done.
Yeah, I see. That's how I do the dishes.
It is? Do you squat on them, or do you rub them with your hands?
Both.
Awesome!
Yeah. All right, in at number 4 is an exclusive look at J.J. Abrams' new Star Trek movie.
Now, of course, we already knew that Leonard Nimoy had a role, and today, another cameo by the original cast member has been revealed.
Your ass belongs to me. I tell you what you can and can't do with it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I didn't say I was leaving. Shut up! And those 2 bitches that left, they better learn to sell in Iceland, because if I ever see them again, I'm gonna cut their throats. I got important business out there today. And when I call you, I want you to come out there and shake your asses proper. You hear? Huh?
Wow. By the way, that was the barely animated Star Trek cartoon meeting Nichelle Nichols' performance in the 1970s blaxploitation flick Truck Turner. This mashup proves that life is hard for a pimp anywhere, even space.
If you don't get rid of number 3, you bitch-ass boy, I'm gonna slap your ass.
Oh.
You okay? I'm so sorry.
I've just been fed. I'm fine.
Sorry.
No.
I'm so sorry.
I'm made of iron. I'm fine.
Shake your ass proper now, boy. Shake your ass proper.
No, you can totally hit me. It's fine. Coming in, I was wondering how fast I would be fired, like if I hit her back. Would that be like a weird, moment?
I want it. Come on.
I'm not gonna slap you on camera.
Be a man up.
Coming in.
Slap me.
Oh, you're daring me now.
Slap me. Slap it.
Coming in at number 3 today is another terrifying edition of Women on Wheels.
Ow. All right. You guys did one of these last time I hosted, and look, I told you in England we kind of drive like that, so get used to it.
Keep it down there, fish and chips. This has
Fish
nothing to do with your
boy.
topsy-turvy system of traffic management. It has everything to do with the fact that even on non-traditional vehicles, the fair sex is a frightening terror.
It's okay. I'm okay. Ow, I hit my mouth. Are you okay? Give me a smile. Fine.
You didn't know how to drive that. Don't you ladies spend all day behind shopping carts?
No, not really.
Oh, well then, moving on. Coming in at number 2 today is quite possibly the world's most advanced karate expert, caught on high-definition VHS cassette.
Yes, long ago, ancient monks developed a self-defense system that required the perfect balance of body and spirit. It could only truly be mastered with years of discipline and study.
So the guy you're about to see did that and then shotgunned a gallon of espresso, apparently.
My arms, I like stopped around.
Wow.
I'd be really not such a great fighter either.
No, you hit real good.
I'm so sorry about that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Look at these guns. Snap. All right. By the way, that's totally what I do.
I'm a little girl with a big,
heart.
Hey.
Come on, I meant 2 hearts. Listen, it works really well in bar fights doing all this unless you accidentally slap yourself in the face, which often happens.
It happens to me too with the 2 hearts.
Exactly. But finally, coming in at #1 today is some shocking video of a recent convenience store robbery from DeLand, Florida.
Now, as the local CBS News Channel 9 shows us, everybody is going green nowadays, even criminals.
Jolando Oliveri burst through the door of V&F Discount Beverage, threatening the clerk with the sharp end of a palm frond. He waved it like a spear, tapped on the counter, and demanded money from Garuda Sarkar.
Give me $50. Give me $50.
Oliveri, his shirt pulled up over his head, made the most of his homemade weapon. He started jabbing it toward the clerk, shaking the branch and slapping the man's hand away and demanding he open the register. What he didn't count on, apparently, was a customer inside who grabbed a bar stool from behind the counter and corralled the tree-wielding robber right back out the door.
When he was asked if he could identify him, he goes, "Yeah, that's George."
And I can't believe George did that.
Yeah, seriously, George.
Can you believe George?
That was ridiculous. But listen, I have to say, I think the news team completely missed the real story. Can you guys roll that again?
Let's take a look.
Give me $50. 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 Give me $50.
That is a full-service convenience store.
What is he trying to say?
I don't know what he was trying to say.
Is it legal? That's what I want to know.
If it is, I need to invest in hand cream right now because that industry is recession-proof. To get your daily viral fix.
$50.
$50. Hey, by the way, learn a plural. To get your daily viral fix and check out all the viral videos we have to offer, go to g4tv.com/aroundthenet. And now, here's your after-hours promo with a sexy accent.
British, might I add. All right, on tonight's 10 o'clock show, we're featuring Tanya Robinson, a lovely British singer and model who is most famous in England for winning FHM's Cash Street Honeys competition. Sit down with her and some tea and crumpets with your choice of marmalade or jam and chat about the old empire only after hours.
But right now, it's time for the only news you need to know. Hey, Laylee, why don't you go ahead and tell us what's going on in the feed today?
Yes, I would love to. First, there's huge news from NASA. The Phoenix found ice on Mars, and we'll have all the details about the discovery. Plus, you'll never believe what the most popular social network is in Asia right now. Hint, it's not Facebook or MySpace. And an F student tries to pull a Ferris Bueller and change his grades, but it goes horribly wrong. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes.
But first, let's hear from the army of monitor heads right now with our video viewer mail.
Hey, Layla, what's the last movie you watched that made you say, wow?
I really
like he rehearsed that.
Well, wow, like good, or wow, like bad?
I'd say whatever. I'd say, bad.
Well, let me say wow, good, because I'm a big fan of Iron Man.
Okay.
I just wish they'd come out with another Punisher movie, to be honest with you. That's like my favorite comic book.
All right.
The worst movie I think I saw was Atonement.
Oh, was it because of Keira Knightley's weird lip application?
No, it's like, how can I explain this? It's like finding the woman of your dreams. She's beautiful, gorgeous, everything you want, smart, intelligent, and then she gets naked and she's got the ugliest vagina.
Whoa.
It's like...
What? They make ugly vaginas?
Yeah. I don't have one.
Maybe on the other side of the pond, but in America, we got pretty vaginas. USA!
That's awesome news. USA with the beautiful...
United States of vaginas. All right, in theaters today is Get Smart, yet another TV show that was made into a movie. Joining the list, it includes The Hulk, Dark Knight, Speed Racer, and The X-Files.
You're going to get me in so much trouble. All right, but one show we're surprised got remade was the comedy about a little robotic girl named Vicky. Now, whether you remember or not, Small Wonder is back.
Yes.
They built her to love. But she didn't understand our ways. Now, when the world needs her most,
Commence Operation Fantastic Plastics.
she's back in a big way.
She's a small wonder.
Small Wonder. Requiem.
Probably a year away from Hollywood remaking Gossip Girl as a movie. I can't wait.
Oh my gosh, I hope I get to read for the gadget guy when AOTS goes to the big screen.
You will.
You think so?
Yeah.
Thanks, Layla.
Oh, you do.
Still ahead in the loop, the lead singer of Creaky Boards will join us to accuse Mr. Gwyneth Paltrow of the serious charge of plagiarism. Did Coldplay steal the title track of their new album?
Plus, Claire Butler is here with a light wallet edition of Crashing and reviews 2 comics that will cost you less than $4. It doesn't get better.
And today's web tool is a newer Tumblr. It's clerk.com. It is perfect for even the laziest of stalkers.
So tell me about the hoo-haws.
All right, the hoo-haws are...
Around the Net is presented by Mentos. New Mentos Gum. It's mouth-watering.
Okay.
Well, hello there, TV viewer. Of course, we're coming to you live from Los Angeles and are about to school you in the happenings of the world. Here's the only news you need to know.
Intended here in Hollywood.
The Feed with Layla Kaylee.
All right, let's get right to it, guys. Big news today from NASA. The white stuff the Mars Phoenix lander found a few days ago is indeed ice. The Phoenix has been digging away with its robotic arm up on the red planet and created a small trench that's only about 3 inches deep. But it was enough to uncover a ledge of something white. Scientists thought it was either salter ice and then it disappeared, which means it melted in the heat. Now the lander will try and uncover more and sample it, so if we can find out what it's made up of. Now you can get instant updates of following Mars Phoenix on Twitter, and of course we'll keep you updated. Ice on Mars isn't the only unbelievable news today. It turns out that the top social network in Asia right now isn't MySpace or Facebook, it's Friendster. It's true, Friendster has over 52 million users in Asia and is double the size of any other social network and doesn't show any sign of slowing down. Friendster continues to become wildly popular as more and more users in China arrive on the net. So if you haven't committed Friendster suicide yet, you may want to hold off on that profile just in case. Meanwhile, there's a different kind of China arriving on the web. 9 tracks from Chinese Democracy. The long-awaited album from Guns N' Roses have apparently leaked onto the web. Guns N' Roses have been working on the album since 1994, and so far it's cost over $13 million. The lucky few who heard the music claim the tracks were mastered and finished. Now, if you want to hear them, you're out of luck. They've already been taken down. But we all know once something gets on the web, it's like chasing down the dragon. They'll certainly pop up again. And finally, an 18-year-old student that should be on the way to college this fall is now more likely to be matriculating into the state prison system. Omar Khan broke into his school several times this year and used a teacher's password to change his grades from C's, D's, and F's to A's and B's. He was caught because after he didn't get into a university, he requested a new transcript. School officials noticed his new stellar grades, and when they launched the investigation, they found a trail of his actions. He'd been texting his friends to tell them what he was up to. Hard to believe he wasn't an A student in the first place. All right, guys, that's it for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Stay tuned to G4 all day and look for the feed ticker at the bottom of your screen. We'll have all the news you need to know as it happens. I'm Layla Kaylee, and you've just been fed.
Thanks, Layla. I don't think you guys look alike. But that guy, Andrew thinks you do. Say, by the way, get ready for flirkers hanging out outside your window.
Yuck.
Ew, let's check in with Morgan to see what X-Play has coming up.
Thanks, guys. Now, coming up on tonight's show, we'll have the latest on the controversy surrounding John McCain and video games. The Republican presidential nominee just released a new campaign spot which lifts music from Medal of Honor. The game's composer / Obama supporter, Christopher Leonard, is not happy about it. Well, in other angry news, Atari is on the rampage, going after European websites for publishing early negative reviews of Alone in the Dark. There have been accusations of piracy and theft, though all of the websites involved claim they received the game through legitimate channels. And tonight we've got the latest on the games you are looking forward to with new information on Resident Evil 5, Prince of Persia, and Halo Wars. Plus, we've got the world broadcast premiere demo of Warhammer Online Age of Reckoning. You'll find out why this MMO is fun to play, even if you don't want to join a guild. We've got all that and more at 8. Back to you.
I'm totally friends with that Chris Leonard's guy. I'm totally going to watch that. Thanks, Morgan. And now, an urgent warning. This summer, we want you to stay out of the sun and enjoy what G4 has planned for you.
That's right. This July, the Championship Gaming Series comes to G4. Watch teams of the best professional gamers battle for global supremacy. Over $1 million in prizes and the highly coveted title of World Champion.
Don't miss CGS starting July 16th, right after G4's E308 coverage. Visit g4tv.com/sun for details.
Don't go anywhere, though. Blair Butler's reviewing Scott Pilgrim's Get Together, which is being made into a feature film.
And then in Gadgetron, we're reviewing an affordable 52-inch LCD from Westinghouse. It's cheap, but it's great. Stay tuned.
The feed is brought to you by the U.S. Army. They're strong, and then there's Army Strong. Find out more at goarmy.com.
Today.
Welcome back to Attack of the Show. We have had some fun. We have had some laughs.
Yeah, when you talk numbers.
You do it.
Don't speak. All right. Now, all right, guys, the economy is bad and it costs over $50 to fill up your car, but those aren't reasons to kick your comic book habit to the curb yet.
Absolutely not. I came back. Today, Blair Butler has a bargain bin, Fresh Ink, where she's checking out 2 comics that cost under $4.
I knew you wouldn't resist.
I know. I'm too much of an attention whore. By the way, here's Blair Butler from Golden Apple Comics.
On this ultra-cheap, recession-proof edition of Fresh Ink, we're looking at 2 comics that'll cost you under $4 and an affordably quirky graphic novel that's coming to a multiplex near you. First up, if you like the Hulk movie, have I got something strange for you? Yes, things get smashed Conan style in Scar, Son of Hulk, issue number 1. So here's a concept that definitely sounds ridiculous. Way back when the Green Goliath was marooned on a distant world during Marvel's Planet Hulk event, the Hulk got an alien lady pregnant. Yeah, so take alien egg, add gamma sperm, and you get Scar, Son of Hulk. Basically, Scar is a big green Conan the Barbarian who likes smashing alien skulls with a giant axe. Will this be a cult hit or one of the weirdest chapters in Marvel history ever? Who knows, but so far this one is a goofy, guilty pleasure. Up next, the apocalypse is upon us in Red Mass from Mars, issue number 1. Red Mass comes to us from acclaimed writer Jonathan Hickman, and trust me, folks, this guy is going to be the next Warren Ellis or Alan Moore. This time, he's paired with superb artist Ryan Bodenheim to tell the story of a world on the edge of disaster, and of a man cursed with the ability to see the future who decides to fight impending doom by recruiting superheroes from Earth and, you guessed it, Mars. It's a fascinating meditation on the downside of clairvoyance, and I can't wait for the 2nd issue. And finally, we're checking out the 4th volume in the Scott Pilgrim series, Scott Pilgrim Gets It Together. Now, if you didn't already know, this is going to be made into a feature film starring Superbad's Michael Cera and directed by Shaun of the Dead's Edgar Wright. Oh, Scott Pilgrim, everyone loves you. This crazy mashup of anime, video games, hipster culture, and indie rock is a cult hit with readers and critics. And now, it's going to be a movie. Basically, slacker musician Scott Pilgrim falls in love with a girl named Ramona, but to be with her, he has to fight her 7 ex-boyfriends Street Fighter style. Clever, quirky, and beyond cool, there's a reason this one is getting your big screen treatment. Read it now while it's still underground so you can say you were into Scott before he went mainstream. The End of the World, a cult hit, and an angry Hulk baby. All very affordable, and all right here on Fresh Ink.
There she is, the mayor of Nerdstock, Madam Blair Butler.
She's awesome. Now, every year, Blair blows a fistful of cash on her election campaign down at Comic-Con.
By the way, if you need your own fistfuls of cash, our new Wachovia contest is way easier than getting a job. And if you're like me, you could always use some money to replace what you overspent on first-gen gadgets.
We're giving you the opportunity to get the cash back you spent on outdated electronics. Tell us why you need cash to replace your older gadgets and why you need to jumpstart your savings.
Presented by Wachovia, way to save. Send your sob story. Is that some sort of a message? Do I have nasty breath?
No.
Is there something wrong with my breath? Go to g4tv.com/adopters. Yes, being an early adopter is cool, but getting burned isn't. So now you can finally start saving for the next piece of great hardware. We look forward to your stories. Oh, my junk!
Now to time, phone, all of these hands-free devices and more. Still ahead in Women of the Web, we've got an actual confirmed Cylon. Stay tuned, we're coming right back.
Attack This is brought to you by Break.com. Great flicks, hot chicks, cool pics.
Kite tubing is pretty fun, but like most air flight activities, you can lose control pretty fast. What happens next? Does the rider take a nosedive, go on a tailspin, or eject out of his seat? Don't pull out just yet. The answer's coming up after the break.
And as for lolcats and fail dogs, the next logical step would be pwn rodents, kicking the snot out of cats and dogs.
Cremated unicorn.
Cats on treadmills.
I have a strong feeling that the next thing is epic ponies.
But you got... Kite tubing is pretty fun, but like most air flight activities, you can lose control pretty fast. What happens next? Does the rider take a nosedive, go on a tailspin, or eject out of his seat?
Oh my God!
Looks like he dove in too steep. Well, at least he stuck on like a trooper. You can be my wingman any day, kid. We are back, we're live, and we're solving mysteries like Mulder and Scully.
Dang right we are. Now time to explain the unexplained in...
Mysteries of the Orient.
Yesterday, we showed you this video of a girl on a toilet with a doll. Now, it's one of the most viewed videos on YouTube this week, and we asked our audience to help us solve this mystery.
That's right, and the call to action totally worked because Jeff from Huntington Beach, California, emailed us and unraveled the mystery. Ooh. The girl is holding a Japanese toy called a pop-up pirate. Now, it's a device where you push small swords into a barrel that eventually hits a switch, then ejects a pirate.
Sounds lovely.
Yes.
The girl in the video has the Love Hige edition, where punishments are written on each sword, and the player must do the punishment on the sword that pops the pirate. Now, all this is supposed to give you good luck or bad in your relationship, sort of like the Magic 8 Ball.
A Magic 8 Ball with swords and violence, though, and a button that makes you do punishments. The video has been reposted several times, but the profile that originally uploaded it is filled with videos of Pop-Up Pirate being played with. So the video is likely viral marketing. We're guessing it became so popular on account of it having an attractive girl on the can.
That's very kinky and strange.
Certainly is.
Well, that's it for this edition of...
Mysteries of the Orient.
Okay, time now for one of my favorite non-Gadget Prawn segments.
Yes, right now we're ranking the hottest, most intellectually sound dames on the net, including Marissa Miller, fine lady who some say has the hottest body in the entire world. Here's this week's Women of the Web.
Check it.
Getting us off to a good start at number 10 is Megan Fox. As soon as FHM stops releasing new pictures of her, we will stop talking about her. We hope neither happens. She also just admitted to FHM that she has the sex drive of a 15-year-old boy, which is both awesome and weird. Number 9 is Brit star Billie Piper. Her Secret Diary of a Call Girl show debuted on Showtime this week, and those who tuned in were not disappointed seeing Billie in various states of undress, participating in all kinds of naughty stuff, which is a reason to stay tuned after Weeds. Check out sho.com for more on the show if you missed the premiere. Coming in at number 8 is Leah D'Amelio. She's the winner of the open call to be the new co-host of the web show Mahalo Daily.
I won.
After being introduced to the world as the winner, she got right to work, hitting the streets in an effort to trick unsuspecting Luddites into thinking an old brick phone from the 80s was in fact the new 3G iPhone.
Are you serious? Yeah, that's the new iPhone. Isn't it amazing?
Number 7 is the 2008 Playboy Cyber Girl of the Year, Jo Garcia. She test drives the Wii on Playboy.com, and it's a thing of beauty. Wasn't some ploy to make it viral, just poetry in motion. If Wii Fit attracts women like this, we would like 2 of them. No wonder they're impossible to find. In at 6 is Giselle. We don't have to tell you who she is. She's always hot and still dating that jerk Tom Brady. Giselle lights up the latest issue of GQ with some sultry bedroom shots. She told the reporter that she had never had her heart broken. She makes $35 million a year and is incredibly hot. Now, who would want to dump a chick like that?
Congratulations, you're the teacher's pet today.
The Hot for Words girl is number 5. Okay, she's not exactly breaking news, but lately she has been releasing videos daily, and about 300,000 people watch them. Any girl who can get 2 million views week after week must have some ample staying power beyond her ample, stuff. Number 4 is Zooey Deschanel. She has proved to be a woman of many talents. After starring in countless indie movies, she's broken into mainstream fame with The Happening and will appear later this year in Yes Man with Jim Carrey. She also just released a hit record with her band She and Him. They're embarking on a tour this summer, and she has professed a love of all things nerdy. Will the wonders of Zoe ever cease? In at number 3 is Gianni, a 23-year-old from Paraguay who made an impression on us with her crafty do-it-yourself blogs. She's got a bunch of cool tricks she can teach you, like making flip-flops or making chocolate. We also just like watching her make a t-shirt, because a t-shirt makes for a tiny, tiny dress. In at number 2 is Battlestar babe Grace Park. She's the cover girl on the latest issue of Complex magazine, joining the ranks of past cover girls like our very own Olivia Munn. Clearly, they have great taste over there. She flunked their quiz on robots, but hey, that's okay, we'll teach her all about them. Number 1 is Marissa Miller. She has had triumph after triumph this year, and the hits just keep on coming. She's gracing the pages of Maxim yet again, and UK rag Ralph declared that she has the best body in the world. They are absolutely right. She does. For more Women of the Web, go to g4tv.com/AOTS and subscribe to the Women of the Web podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Say.
Do it.
Hey, Layla.
You're too sexy for your shirt.
Who's the woman with the hottest body in your opinion?
Well, you know what I think, Chris? No. I know beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but Marissa Miller, to me, I think Megan Fox should have been way in front of her, first of all. I like a woman with some booty, like some... So it jiggles a little bit.
When you
like
smack
a little...
it?
Yeah.
This is getting interesting.
Like, Marissa Miller's a gorgeous woman, no doubt. I just prefer my woman with a little bit more, like, kadunk-kadunk.
A little more steak on the plate.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Exactly.
Well, you can always catch the week's greatest AOTS moments on Best of Attack of the Show, exclusively on the iTunes Store. Every weekend, a new download goes up in the TV section.
How do you like the steak?
I like it rare.
This week, Blair Butler interviews the Hulk's Tim Roth. You'll see the highlights from the Best of Olivia show, and we'll explain the new phenomenon of...
Monk shot! It has something to do with getting your balls kicked. Now, no one really around here is sure, and a monk is involved in some walnuts. So check out iTunes to be enlightened.
Right. And so ahead of today's epic fail, we're looking at a bicyclist who falls off a bridge. I can't believe this.
Yeah, stay tuned for the horror when we come back. Look at that guy. Come on.
Wow. If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life. If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life.
Or
gas prices are rising, and every day more and more people are turning to bicycles as an alternative to the automobile.
Yeah, but today's horrifying epic fail from the 2008 tour of Switzerland may put you right back behind the wheel of your car.
Maar probeer. Oh, en dit is een drama. Dit is een drama.
Het bladerdek breekt de val van Frank Schleck. Dat is goed nieuws.
Well, that was Luxembourg cyclist Frank Schleck that went off the rails.
Is he still alive? All right, Frank also plummeted from 2nd to 19th overall, but the important thing is that he is alive and should be ready for the Tour de France very soon.
You love Mondays, so coming up then at All New AOTS, film experts Chris Gore and Jeff Wong head into the Asian underground to look at Flashpoint, Bleach, and Storm Riders, a classic hero film that mixes martial arts with awesome special effects.
Yes, also next week we'll take you to the gun apocalypse, where weapon enthusiasts load a car with explosives, drive it down a cliff, and shoot the living hell out of it until it explodes.
Right.
Go to g4tv.com/AOTS for all the things you saw today and more.
Yeah, X-Play's up next. This was really fun hosting with you today.
So much fun. And a big shout out to the
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time we host together.
So I'm going to hug it out. And then I slap you in the face.
And you're right in the face. You like lightning. You like lightning.